Alright, here we go guys, with Diesel Brothers the game. I've actually been looking forward to this game for a couple months. It came out, I spent too much time playing it yesterday. I can't play so much today because I have to work. But I want to show you the quickest way I found to get fans. Go into single player. I'm going to start this up so you can see that it's a clean game. This one right here, I actually have a problem with. I point at the screen like you can see it. I have a problem with it and it won't let me finish my truck, so I'm probably just going to have to restart. But as you can see, I've done 2 trucks. I have 5 orders completed. I've done 5 quests, but I have 5,200 fans. I feel like in 6 hours and 43 minutes, yeah? That's it's not a bad run. So we're going to create new. We're going to repeat the process. And we'll see what happens. If I can do this fast enough, it's all going to be one take, live, get her done, son. But if not,
Heavy D.
I don't know. I always play as Heavy D, but I do green, black, like that. Every time. I'm going to turn the guides off because we don't need this. So basically what we want to do to get fans the quickest is when we get there, you go into marketing. Now, I didn't realize how good the marketing tool was. Excuse me, until it was too late. So I had to start over once and had to start over, and then I realized I could do that. That might be a good way to issue the speed doors. Yeah. Okay, I'll show you a couple of my secrets. I do enjoy that this is already an impact gun. It's not like Car Mechanic Simulator. I'm gonna drop this. Now we take the door and we do a running jump throw, and that gets it over there. Yeah, and hoods will go even farther than that. Hoods will fly across the board, map, board, I don't know what you want to call it. But yeah, I like this game a lot. Oh, we almost got it in. Okay. So we gotta do this. And that. What is it? Yeah, we gotta go to the scrapyard, get the hood. I enjoy that all of this stuff is already unlocked as well, so it's not like you have to progress a little bit. What you unlock with fans is decals and stuff for your shop and different cooler parts for your truck builds. Now, right now, you cannot completely build engines as of May 11th, 2019. But the devs know that people want that, so it's I would think it should be coming. If not, you know, whatever. It's still, this isn't so much about the full mechanic aspect as it is the complete building aspect. Now, where it lacks an engine build, way more than makes up for in suspension build. Because you can put 4, 6, 8, and 12-inch suspensions on these trucks. And if I keep doing these videos, we'll get into that a little bit more. But there's a infographic that shows you how to get through them too. So we gotta go to sandblasting. This is sandblasting and painting. Car Mechanic Sim doesn't do it. I wish this place wasn't as foggy because it's caused me to miss some parts. Take your part, put it on the rack. Give yourself some air. Grab your RPG, because that's what it looks like, and blast away. I also like that it sounds like a jet. My dog just called. So if you get good at this, this is where you can really make up some time. But be careful, because if you miss spots, it shows up in your paint and it's obnoxious. I'm gonna go ahead and shut that radio off. There we go. Don't need that. So we'll take that and we'll put it back on. And no matter what you put on there, it has a space. So see if you put your door on there, it's got a space for the door. Anything. Oh dang. That's one of the fun bugs, I guess. I don't know. The physics crashes. So just go do that. Sometimes it helps if you just go over the side and drop it in. Yeah. But this is where you put, like, you could pull off. It's frame off restos, right? So cabs, beds, all go in there. These ladders move. So if you got to get to the top of a cab, boop, 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 done. I like to put my stuff away when I'm done with it. Now we're going to go to the paint shop. And for the missions, if you're painting, it tells you what color it is, which is really nice. So I just use the cheapest color because it doesn't matter as long as you use that color. You're good. Alright, so painting, essentially it's the same thing. No primer or anything. You have your part, put it on, you come over here, select the color with E. It shows you with this little yellow thing. You do that, escape out, and it'll show you what color it is up there. Grab your gun with E. E's your interactor tool. Come over here, right click the machine, it fills your gun up. And this is about 200 bucks, I think, every time. Alright, now notice in the bottom right corner, you can transform the spray. I tend to go with something like this. Just because, a little closer, makes a nice little line. Actually not a bad color. Sometimes you do gotta come get the sides. You'll have to get the tops on some of these hoods. Oh, I did it. So sometimes if you hit it in a certain spot, it'll just paint the whole thing for you. Now, it doesn't have to dry or anything. You can see the painting progress bar is only for Quest trucks. So, if you are painting your own truck, you don't have that. So I would suggest spending a bunch of time waiting and just looking. So that. I was a little close, and you can see the pattern wasn't as strong. Oh, gotta go fill it up again. Yeah, it's about 200 bucks. So I might have to edit this. This is taking longer than I thought it would, so we'll see what happens. This color just doesn't feel like it's spraying as fast as some of the other ones. Also, mirrors are important. You got to get the different angles. See how it did the whole thing? And it's complete. Go ahead, dump that fella in there. What do we care about? Scratches and dents, right? Am I right? Come on. Color's pretty rad. It's like a dark cherry color. It would be cool if they implemented primers and base coats for like a hardcore mode, because then you could take the colors you already have, and on a white base it would look completely different than it would on a gray base or a black base. Shoot, you can even throw a red base at it, you know. You would get all different shades. Let me get it. You can see me, oh man, I didn't know I could make it that big. I feel like this is how I was painting yesterday, and that's why maybe it was a lot faster. But I believe the paint gets used up a lot more too. So, alright, that's done. So, hang this back up for the sake of cleanliness. We're going to chuck this back in there. Chuck this in there. Hey, if it's in there, it's in there. That's all that matters. We're going to hit the map. We're going to go back to the garage. And we're going to go. As you can tell, my whole stream setup is still on. I didn't feel like taking any of it down. Mostly because I stream more than I make videos, and I didn't want to take the time. But if you want to check my stream out, I am Redbeard Wonder. See how it's not the same? But it doesn't matter, because the door is mounted. You don't have to do it in order, which is nice. You just gotta do it. hood. Oh, shoot it into it. Let's see if we can get a good bounce on the hood. There we go. The hoods love to bounce. Where'd my drill go? Oh, it's over there. I didn't know it was on the other side of the truck. It must have bounced over there. Because the drills will bounce too. The drills, the impacts, I guess, they'll bounce way more. Way more. I might as well demonstrate the part lock. You see all the different bolts on the screen? If you hit L, it will only show you what you're looking at. So there's no fear of accidentally doing something else. Sometimes you have to be careful, because I've definitely locked on the wrong parts before. Now the hood looks the same. I don't know why the doors don't. The doors always look different. So if we look at the hood and hit L, it only shows me the door, or the hood bolts. I think the mirror kind of looks good. Hey. And then we can close it. Should be it. All right. Finish the order. Tab. This is the tab screen. And hit E, and we're done with that. Alright, so now I'm gonna go grab another one. I don't know how long this has been, but we're gonna try to do this all in one shot. If not, no, we're doing it all in one shot. Alright. So, this is where they start teaching about moving stuff around. But I can show you a lot better than the tutorials do. If you ever need to buy something for a quest truck, it will be in here, and it will be indicated by a little yellow triangle in the corner. Everything. So we go body, bed, and it'll show you right here. That's the one you need. If you're buying parts for your own truck, your personal custom truck, pay attention, because I bought the wrong door 3 times. So we'll do that, back out, and once you do it, it disappears. So we'll go to bed. Alright, I bought the bed, huh? No, it doesn't disappear. I'm dumb. It still stays there, but you just have to know it. And then the roof rack. It's got a weird tab spacebar system. So spacebar goes forward, tab goes backwards. It's kind of weird, but whatever. Get the short bars. And now, if you look in the top right. Oh, okay, during the tutorial it's not there. Okay, that's good. Parts actually take time to be delivered. Is that the only thing I bought? Oh no, the bed goes into storage. Okay. So this is a little intense. Alright, so this goes on. Where's my screwdriver? There it is. Okay. Whatever. Put that fella in there. As you know, you just take bolts and drill them straight into the roof rails. Straight in. Alright, now. Set that down. Oh, I hear my headphones beeping, even though they said they had 3 hours left. Good job, headphones. So, let me grab my cord real fast. Man, so I hope everyone's having a great day today. It's a beautiful Saturday. In Las Vegas, it's beautiful anyway. Plug the tins in. Yeah, I said I had 3 hours left, so I wasn't too worried about it. Now it's doing that. I'm going to turn this down. Looks like there's a lot of light. Actually, that's okay. Yeah, I use a Razer, was it Kaio? Really good. Awesome. Built-in light. And blue snowball ice. Okay, so now, to do the truck bed, this is kind of fun. This is where it gets, you know, you start to do truck stuff. Once again, we're going to lock it. I don't have to. I've done a lot of truck beds over a couple accounts over yesterday. But my trucks would get frozen. Everything would be done. Everything would be grayed out like you see here. And it wouldn't let me finish the truck. It wouldn't let me finish the order. So, that's a bug. Pitch that. Alright. For the bed to come off, tail lights come off. And you know, this kind of looks like a Ford in the back. A little bit like a Ford in the front too. There's no licenses, so they just had to do with what they got, and I think they did a really good job. Now the brand hill. It's a hill encore. I don't know if the hill is like Ford and encore is like 150, but it looks like a Dodge. It looks like a Ram. It's kind of cool. I mean, it looks a lot like a Ram. And my favorite trucks to build, actually. Just because I think they look the best. And once you mouse over something, it tells you what it goes to. So if you find that bolt, you know you can just hit L, and you know you're going to be safe. So here's where it gets fun. Now you can't pick the bed up by hand. You gotta come to the computer, management, transfer. Click on the truck. Click on the part. Now we gotta send that boy to storage. Add part. And there's our old crappy bed. Now our new bed is in storage, so we click it. Go back to the garage, go back to the truck, and it instantly just sticks it on there. And there we go. Bed's on the truck. Now we can start putting it back together. Hey. Show you. Let me touch on that button. Alright. So if you have a question, if something's missing, you can look at your truck and press Q, and it'll tell you everything that's missing, which is awesome. And you can also press H. This is what I was talking about. So it'll tell you everything that's involved with everything you're doing. So if you go to suspension, this is where it can get a little crazier. If you do like a 12-inch lift, there's a lot of stuff involved. You know, it's not pulling a bunch of parts out of the engine, but it's still there. Still just a different way. And that's what this game was built for, I believe. You know, people wanted to do trucks, suspension, truck mods. But you can do a few things with the engine: turbos, manifolds, injectors, CPUs. It's all stuff that's basically on the top. So it's nothing crazy yet, but the devs know that people want that. So I would think it would be coming soon. How long? I don't know, but it's coming soon, I would think. And let's get a shot on. Or I'll just throw my impact at it, whatever. There we go. Actually, no, it's kind of weird without it now. Throw my impact at it again. Close that. What do we have to do? I gotta go. Part of the mission is sell the old bed, which is easy. Come here. That's not there. Part shop, sell. Shows you what you got. Sell or sell all. Do that. And that truck is done. Now, we get one more. This one's a little more intense. Yeah, I remember this one. It's actually not that bad. But this one does want us to management, garage upgrades, lift. This is where you can buy a couple things. Extra slot and 2 lifts. That's all you get for now. It's okay. Engine hoist, pulling engines, transmission jack, stuff like that. Those are fan upgrades though. And this is the fan upgrade tree. Should be in here. Now there's no painting on this one, so we're gonna go ahead and lift it up. Just a little bit. I think it needs tires, right? Ah, crap. I feel like we put tires on this one up, but there's no wait time in the tutorial. So we're going to the scrapyard again. I just realized something. Events. I'm gonna disappear that because I got a weird little notice on my OBS. An error occurred. Huh. That's not too important right now. But, come back here. And for quest stuff, it will highlight... Oh, they're beside each other this time. Last time they weren't. That's cool. It'll highlight things you need. You probably saw that with the hood. Come over here. Buy it all. Yeah, let's upgrades. Oh, I've never actually seen this before. That's cool. Car shop. Buy. Eventually, you'll be able to buy trucks out of here. Alright, now we can't paint these parts, but I'm going to go do something else that I'm pretty sure you guys couldn't see in the first place. Back at the paint shop, when you pick up the gun, yeah, that was totally in the way. You can change the shape using F, G, R, and T. You can change the spray shape. So just like that. Okay. So now we're going to go back to the garage. We're almost there, I promise. We're almost to the point of getting the most followers. I think. These little parts should fly pretty far. Let's back it up here. I do that with tires a lot. I think it really helps because some of these time deadlines didn't fly anywhere. Some of these timed quests are ridiculous. So I'll just go in there and chuck all the parts out because the parts actually take time to get places. What was that, right? Oh, I must want to do the wheel first. I'm gonna do this right here real fast. A little catalytic converter business. This is the only game like I'm actually active in on the Steam discussions. This is probably the first game I've ever actually like got off Steam day one. That over there. Bring this with me. Please go all the way. Yeah, that'll work. So when you buy wheels, you can do 5, 6, or 8 lug wheels. And there's an adapter for every one. It's actually pretty cool how they have it set up. Now I wish... I'll show you what I mean. So, drop a tire. If you come in here, this is still... They call it a wheel support. It's actually a spacer. Well, it's a spacer slash adapter, I suppose. Because as you can see... This is a 5 lug. You pop that off. That's a 6 lug. And this just says brake. This kind of hurts my heart a little bit that they couldn't differentiate between the two. Because it's everything. That's your caliper and your pads in there, I suppose. Yeah. Disc. What's that called? Rotor disc. Hey, they got that one right. This little splash guard here is next on the list. So let me stick my head in here. Like that's supposed to. Right over there. Where'd the new one go? Did it roll really far? How does it say? See if that's the right one. That's the one I just took off, right? It's gotta be this one. If not, laugh at me in the comments. Now this is where it's kind of nice because you can take this, you can put a bunch of stuff on here without having to screw it in yet. I played a little Car Mechanic Sim, but I'm not sure if it's like that. So let me know. But I do like Car Mechanic Sim as well. You know, it's been out a few years. It's got a lot of support. Third-party mods and stuff. Lots of DLCs. I'm hoping this goes the same way. I hope they add trucks. I hope there's DLC trucks that people put in. Mod trucks, I suppose. Because I think it'd be fun to work on real... Like us, is 3500 Cummins dually. Like, that would be sweet. No wheel go. Downside. Wheels don't have to be broken down. You just take the wheel and put it on. Saves time, but it hurts. I don't want to say realism because it is a video game. But it would be cool if that would be something they would add in, like, I'd say like hardcore, but I think in a mechanic game it'd be better off called like professional mode. Once they get the engines where you can build the engines piece by piece, if they do that, I feel like they will though. I knew I had to buy tires. The sounds are so good. I don't know if you guys have ever chucked tires across empty warehouses, but it's pretty spot on. I always laugh at this because these tires, the truck wouldn't even turn with these tires on it. Should be 4. And you can use E to do all that. You don't even have to use the mouse or button. So that's a pretty good one, I think. I'll be strong with this one. Ah, I can't get out. Okay. I was buying the off-road tires for this because I bought the road tires once. They look like just big, crazy semi-tires. They didn't look that good. Not that these look great, but looks better. But see, that truck's not going anywhere. I gotta lower it. Sometimes you don't have to lower it. This should be the last job, I think. This gives you a bunch of money because the game's cool like that. Okay. Car's not finished. Oh, it needs decals. I forgot. I hate decals in this game. I really do. Management, transfer, same thing. Except you're going to take the whole car into decals, slot A. And now it's done for you. And then you just move yourself there. What are we looking at? It's been a minute. I might have to edit this one. I don't want to do like a 30-minute video. Oh, I forgot I had soda. Dr. Pepper. If you're watching, I'll take a sponsor. Alright, so then you just pick, I don't know if you saw that, you pick where you want the decals to go. Click new, and if it's a quest, it tells you what you need. And I just stick them on because it doesn't matter to me. That's gotta be hot rod. Should be all of them, yeah. Now that we're done, I always do that. You gotta go back to the garage, have the truck transferred back over, and then mission complete. Mission complete. Then I think it's time to show you the secret. Oh, why does this always happen? They had a hot patch yesterday, and it knocks the graphics back down to nothing. Or has it been like this? Has it been like this the whole time? I don't know. But same thing to transfer. Decals, truck, garage, slot A. We don't have slot B yet, so that's just what it does. Now the truck's done. Finish the order. Okay, so yeah, this is where it gives you a bunch of money, a bunch of fans. So now we have 616 fans, which is what you get every time, unless maybe your Diesel Dave, I think he gets a buff. So what you can do, you come over here. This is the best way to get fans that I have found. So you can either, this is what I do. We don't have the auction yet. There's an auction. It's pretty cool. It only does 3 trucks at a time, though. That's kind of sucks. It's only open at night. So usually what I do is I'll go to price, right? I have 102,000. I don't want to spend all of that. So go down. It's going to be a Ram. Like this, or this. This is on 12-inch lift already. So there's nothing wrong with it. Sometimes you have to paint them, but that's really about it. I would like to find. That's on 4 inches, not worth it. 8 inch, not worth it. Right? That's on a. Man, this sucks. This is on an 8-inch lift. I don't think. We'll do this one. Alright, so it's $93,000. You buy it. I think it gets sent to your storage. Yeah. Maybe. Or your backyard. You have a backyard too. Management, transfer. Use the weird tab space. Yep, it's in the backyard. Oh, it already looks decent. Cool. We'll send it to us. So this is the truck I just bought. See how it looks? It really looks like a Dodge Ram. You know that's exactly what it is. It's got a decent bumper on it. It's got a decent lift on it already. So what you do is this truck's already worth a decent piece of change, right? Come over here first because I'm ODD. I like to sell all my stuff, a little OCD about it. Sell the tires. I won't ever put small tires on anything. I'm literally a diesel brother. Hey, bud. A little pupperino just came in here. So you go to marketing. This is where you can do all sorts of stuff. You can manage your merchandise, which I suggest keeping up all the time. You get a lot of fans for that. But you give away. This, you want to be a giveaway truck, but it can't be in here, I guess. Transfer, we'll send it back to the backyard. I just wanted you guys to see it. Drop it here. I think that's where it goes. Doing marketing, giveaway truck, yes. It's got a value of almost $61,000. The last one I did had almost $70,000. So start the number of days. We'll make it 2 weeks. Because the longer you do it, the more fans you get. This doesn't necessarily make you money. It gets you fans. And then you just start it. And you wait. And it will be 2 weeks in-game time that you'll get fans over that. A lot of fans. Lots of fans. So what I like to do, I also like to come in here and do these. We'll do it at the same. We'll do 10% discount on basically everything. Sunglasses, sale. Clothes, sale. Hats, sale. Boots, sale. Beard care, sale. I need some beard care right now. Posters, sale. That should be everything. Okay. So now everything's on sale, 10% off for 14 days. That'll bring you in passive money. That's passive money right there. Now you can go here and you can upgrade different stuff. I don't know exactly what it does yet. It might sell more or become more popular. But then you go to campaign and you can do different stuff here too. This is like your marketing. From just talking to people all the way to being on the Discovery Channel. Discovery! And you can also come down here and create ads. Like I'll do one real quick. I'll make it $1,000 budget for 2 days because it's a lot of money. You can see how everything changes over here. That's $3 grand. I'm not going to buy my own truck for a while. So we'll just start it. And then you can come to your advertisements and you can see how many fans you've got and how much they're spending per fan. So this in relation to this, it brings them in. And you'll just have fans. You're like, oh, I just did a truck without finishing it. So how'd I get 1,200 fans? Well, that's because you got a sweet truck to give away. So that's the first thing I do because that unlocks a lot of stuff. Like you said, fan rewards, it will unlock these so fast. I mean, I've never had 6,000 yet. I've had like 55 in one, but I think I deleted it. But yeah. But it's just decorations and decals and stuff. And I see a lot of questions about this, about people wanting shelf space. So I tend to do this. Actually, you know what? Let's not grab one of those. Yeah, let's grab this little toolbox. And you can use the right mouse to rotate it. You can see it rotating up there. I always put one like, that's we're gonna put one there, and we're gonna put one right there. So that way, you have a place to set stuff, so you're not always looking down, which I like. And look at that. Once my computer catches up, instantly in the game, and we can just go ahead and if you walk up to it, you can just drop it on it. Man, these textures right now. There we go. But yeah, hey guys, that's what you do. Don't forget this game is also multiplayer, so you and your boys can get together, build trucks together. You can only do one mission at a time for now. That's something else will probably change. But if you're building a custom truck, it's a lot easier to have one person, say, doing suspension, one person sandblasting, painting, you know, stuff like that. Stuff that'll be easy to split up to 4 people. So that's pretty rad. Oh, my game just saved. Alright guys, I gotta go to work now. Take it easy. Thanks for watching. This has been Diesel Brothers. Don't forget, DLive, DLive.tv, Redbeard Wonder. Also on Twitch, XX Redbeard Wonder XX. I don't really get on Twitch that much because I like DLive. I like the crypto aspect. I like that it's a lot easier to get viewers because it's not as saturated. It's brand new. It's probably a year and a half old, but it's getting there. It's working its way up. You can earn DLive currency just by watching people. So come watch me get some currency, man. Keep it. You can turn it in and get money for yourself, or you can just turn around and give it to your favorite streamers. Alright guys, take it easy. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.